1 hour before the season ended, I finally reached Master Rank, but I didn't do it with a meta deck. I used my own personal build, the deck that no one else was playing. I call this PikaTina. This deck is fast, consistent, and it hits harder than you expect, with Giratina EX and Pikachu EX delivering massive one-shot knockouts. Today I'm going to show you how this deck carried me all the way to Master, destroying DarkTina, Gyarados and Charizard's decks along the way. If you want to stay for the deck explanation, stick around. But if you just want to see the deck in action, you can skip to this timestamp. I will show it on the screen. Also, you can catch me playing live on Twitch. Here is my current schedule. So, I tried almost every deck this season, from the not so good deck like Clodsire to top meta decks like Gyarados and DarkTina. And honestly, DarkTina, it is the best deck in the format but just does not work for me. It breaks for me too much, and at this point I think it hates me as much as I hate it back. But that's a tie. So no one wins and no one loses any points. I must say that I really don't like playing mirror matches that much. After all that ranked grinding, I can confidently say one thing. We completely underestimated the Pikachu EX, or at least we didn't give it a fair chance. This deck works because it has an insane one-shot KO potential, thanks to the high base damage of Pikachu and Giratina, plus boosts from Red and Giovanni. You want to start with Giratina in the active spot. Giratina can clear small threats quickly, earning you some points, and then Pikachu finishes the big fights, one-shotting almost anything in the current meta. They are using Giratina, well, Pikachu can one-shot it. They are using Giant Cape, well, use Red to push through. Gyarados is weak to electric, Moltres is weak to electric. That is your big advantage against Charizard decks. If they are playing Masquerada, use Giratina plus Giovanni, or throw a helmet if you need it. If they play a Giant Cape on top of it, switch your strategy. Pikachu plus Giovanni becomes your win condition now. What about fighting decks? No, we're not going to lie you here. That's your nightmare matchup. Once you see one, just start praying. Let's be real, there's no deck without a counter. Alright, let's jump into the gameplay. I can't wait to hear your thoughts about this deck in the comments, or maybe in the Twitch chat if you have the time for it. And maybe even see your ideas to make it even better. I still would like to use the trading system in this moment, because there's a few cards that I don't have and I would like to complete my collection. For example, I have like 3 copies of the full art Dragonite, but I don't have the normal Dragonite. It's similar with Gyarados. I have the full art Gyarados from Genetic Apex, but I do not have the basic one, so... You know one card that I would really like to trade? It's Infernape. I think it's going to be really fun to play that card with the rare candy. Second evolution, only 2 energy required and has no retreat cost. That has to be good, no? Or at least playable. Yeah, I only have one Infernape. Well, at least you have one, I have none. Okay, now that he showed that he has the helmet on Darkrai and the cape on Giratina, the strategy is kind of obvious. We need to stall and hope that we get Red so we can attack with Pikachu. Or the other option is we make sure we one-shot the Darkrai with Giovanni, then he moves the Giratina, attack with Giratina, lose 20 points, that's 150 and that's in the range of Pikachu. But for that to work, I need to have another basic here. Hopefully a Pikachu so I don't get Sabrina and lose all the points or every advantage that I have. So it's not that I'm in a bad spot, it's just that I can be in a better spot. Okay, that other Giovanni is going to be really fun to use. Now, next turn he's going to have enough to make 120 damage, right? So I need to prevent my own death. 140 with red, so cape, here you go. Gyarados going to be so much bigger than even run for Gato. Gatito calls for his family, almost guaranteed to get me out. Yeah. Turn to a rare candy and come out swinging. Yes. Yeah, I think most people are going to play it like that. The other idea that I thought about was a little bit less, not that consistent. But one option that you have is to play with Butterfree. Since Caterpie has the exact same skill as Sprigatito, you can decide if you want to evolve Sprigatito or Butterfree, and you have a healer that heals your entire board all the time. Less consistent, but might be also fun. I don't know. I think I will leave it. I will give it a chance for that one. I also only have one Meowscarada still. Well, Meowscarada, I think I can trade you one Meowscarada as well. Rare candy with Beetroot sounds fun. Yes, I agree with that. Being able to take the energy away from the opponent on the second turn, that sounds kind of scary. Okay, now I'm going to use the potion because I don't want him to be able to destroy my Giratina with the skill from the other Darkrai. So there is that. Now we place one energy here, play one copy of Giovanni. And if everything goes well, I should be able to deal with almost anything that... Oh no, oh, the helmet, I forgot about the helmet. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, that was close. Oh no, I didn't have the energy. What am I complaining about? You cannot attack with this Giratina. Oh, okay, that's bad. I need to draw red or I'm dead. That's not red. I mean, Sabrina, if he moves this one, he needs to use Leaf. If he moves this one, he's going to do 20, then move to the back and place the other energy with the skill from Giratina. And if I don't use it, I'm still in trouble, so I will rather put him in a position where he needs to play with his energy a little bit more. If you play the other Giratina, in my opinion, that means that you do have Leaf. So I have not played any copy of Red, and I have 2, so there's 2 in 9 chances. So like a 22% chances of winning next time. Well, yeah, he's not going to move that Dark Ray from the back anytime soon. Beautiful. Just in time. Okay. Okay, when Pokeball turn to get Magikarp, I will assume. And Professor. Watch him play Magikarp and then Misty next turn. Okay. Good. But I still need another basic because I will be susceptible to get Sabrina in the face. Okay, so... Okay, this is looking better now. The worst thing that could happen to me is this guy getting a Gyarados with a cape. If he does not have the cape, I don't care too much. And actually most of the Gyarados players should not be using a cape because that does not help that deck too much. They already are so tanky that they should not need it in general. Let's see if I can get the other Pikachu. Or not. So I'm going to place this energy on this Giratina just in case I need to retreat at some point. The surprising thing is that you're not using Gyarados yet. I mean, you could do it right now. Double Gyarados will be bad news for me, to be honest. Okay. Okay, the speed is good. Speed is good. So now let's see. I attack, get 1 point out of mana fee. With the cape, I go to 150. We need to start doing damage with Giratina. Okay. Okay, yeah, just hit 5 times with Misty, why not? Lost the Rocky Helmet. Still not lethal, but quite concerning. Okay, now I need to play this energy on Pikachu just in case he's able to play the Gyarados. Because if he attacks with Gyarados, he may remove 1 energy from this Pikachu and that will be bad news. But in this moment I don't think this matters too much. I mean, Maybe I should... No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. So I'm just going to use this chaotic impact. That's my second point, and now your only choice is to use Gyarados with a cape. Okay. So there you have Gyarados. I don't care about the rookie helmet. Perfect. Amazing. Please go ahead, attack. Oh no, I lose Giratina, so sad. Okay, did not need at this one, but why not? Amazing. Okay. This is going to be quite annoying. So it's Prigatito plus another Pokeball. So he's going to be able to... Oh, it is a Sprigatito with Magnet Zone. Okay, let's start building one of the Pikachus and one Energy in Giratina. So I will expect him to at some point get the Meowscarada hit for 130. And then I will be able to use the speed, move the Pikachu to the front, and that way I can deal with Meowscarada. But that's the thing, that's only Meowscarada. And Red is kind of useless at that point, so... I would really like to draw into one of the copies of Giovanni. Mars will be awesome, but I not played that one. Ugh, this is going to be kind of tough. You cannot tell me that you don't have any Magneton or Gato. Yeah. What was the point of the change? Okay. Maybe I should use the giant cape just in case. I mean, what if he has speed, Meowscarada, and Red? There's not many chances of that actually going on, but it may happen, so I need to be ready for that. Okay, you cannot evolve that Florigato into Meowscarada yet. The one in the back? Yes. Okay, so... Yeah, I don't have too many options here. Okay, now you need Red to be able to defeat my Giratina. And I will need, really need Giovanni. Okay, you can have this Pikachu. Since I do not have Giovanni, maybe the best option is to just trust in Pikachu. Because I do have a speed, so... Thank you, Giovanni. Let's think. Yeah, I think I really need to use the speed right here. We retreat the Pikachu. And then we use the Giovanni, heal 20 with the potion. And now we make sure that this Pikachu can hit next time. So, is there any way that he can get all the points that he needs? He can get Magnezone getting and hit it for 110, but you will need Sabrina and something else. Okay, so that's 160, and it doesn't matter too much because I do have Sabrina, so that's just game. Okay. This. Okay, he starts with Professor Research, meaning that he's going to have the advantage on cards in the hand, but playing with Coffin. Okay. Okay. Let's go with the Pokeball to see if we can get the Pikachu. Yep. Beautiful. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to build both at the same time. Once again, one energy for Pikachu and another energy for Giratina. Good news, we have Cape Red and a way to heal with the Pokemon Center Lady. So not the worst start ever. I would really like to have a chance to one-shot a Giratina or a Darkrai. Okay, starting to build some energy on the Darkrai in the bench, so... And a Weezing right there. But you need 2 energy to be able to retreat the Giratina unless you're playing Leaf. And that will be kind of annoying, not going to lie. Let's use the Pokeball trying to get... Okay, another Giratina. I will prefer to have a second Pikachu, but it doesn't matter. So, now this doesn't change the game plan at all. So we're just going to play another energy on Pikachu and Broken Space. You have a second energy on Giratina. Okay, playing a second copy of Coffin. And it looks like he's in a kind of good spot, to be honest. A little bit afraid of this guy. Okay, second energy on Darkrai. and third energy on Giratina. So now, I think that he's going to be able to one-shot this Giratina. Now, if we use the Lady plus the Cape, that's going to be 50 points, so that's going to go into 160. So even if he attacks with Giratina and Darkrai, it's not going to be enough to get rid of my Giratina. And that's going to give me a little bit of an advantage there. Okay, so we have already all the energy that I need on Pikachu, but also all the energy that I need on Giratina. So if you attack and you don't have a cape, that's going to end on a tie for both of us. Okay, so you move with Leaf. Yeah, I would expect something like that. Now you're going to poison and attack. It's going to do a lot of damage. But then again, I can one shot with this Giratina, and then if he moves any of the EX, he's dead. And if he does not, he's just give me some time to finish the build with my Pikachu. I think in this case I just attack. And now the only thing that I need is for him to not play like a cape. Or even with a cape, no, I'm not sure. Yeah, even with a cape he does not survive. Okay. Cape, you survive. No cape, you don't. Rocky helmet, I don't care about that. Don't care about that either. Come on, don't use a cape. That's all that I'm asking for. Timer is going to get you. Okay, that's game. So here's the game plan. I use Sabrina and you can see it. Deal? Or you don't. And that's still game. Thank you so much. That's the 5th in a row, and that's the best that I've been doing with any deck today. So I'm loving it.